Hey everybody, welcome back to some more of the Guild 2 Renaissance with your host, as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. This time, the stream is being promoted by Nordic Games themselves, although I doubt anyone actually showed up from Nordic Games today because they tweeted it yesterday telling people to show up, so I question how many people clicked it considering I got 0 new followers from them making the link. So I'm guessing no one actually clicked it. Thanks. I hope that they're too busy to tweet because they're so busy working on the Guild 3. Can't wait to play that. So I've got Super Effector and Brandon with me. Before we get started, Brandon went back to making videos on the YouTube, and Super Effector is back to the streaming on Hitbox, so I'll have links to both of those in the description when the comment section yells at me that I forgot, and I then put them in.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at how efficient the three of us are. You're streaming and he's streaming and I'm posting videos on YouTube.
I don't know if efficient is the right word. I think the word you're looking for is productive.
I will use whatever words I want.
Just change the definitions of words, it's fine.
That's right. People do it all the time now. Look at Oxford. Anyway, back to game. So where we last left off in the game, we're kind of getting into the politics of Bergen here. What rank are we right now? I think we may have just been kicked out. Yeah, we just lost our position, so we actually need to reapply. But we're trying to become the mayor because to start advancing farther in the game, we need to get Imperial fame. And an easy way to do that is become the mayor. It's the easiest way to do that now that going to war runs differently. So we want to apply for public office, go back for Guildmaster again because no one else's Guildmaster should be easy to be. However, the main family controlling the court in town right now hates our guts. And they also own the local church, so they can just talk shit about us at church every day and make everyone hate us. And no one has posted dumb bullshit about us on the notice board for once. Usually I become the most hated guy early on, so there are just 4 things calling me an idiot on the public notice board, so everyone hates my goddamn guts. And you're only allowed to rip down 1 notice a day. I don't know why. So you need to get... You can bring your whole family of 3 people and you can only rip down 75% of the pieces of paper calling you an idiot. And the way it works is every person who walks by that then has a lower opinion of you. So if you just become hated at a certain point, they'll just keep putting those up every day faster than you can take them down. And you're stuck in this awkward position of infinite hatred with everyone. And the way I found to solve that situation, actually, is to get someone with incredible martial arts skill and constitution, and then I go around insulting their family, so they challenge me to duels, and then I shoot them to death because I can kick their fucking asses in a fight. And then if I'm high enough in the court that I have political immunity, like on my other one, where you can't charge me because I'm the mayor, then I'll start insulting people so they challenge me to a duel, shoot them till they're down and they might die during the duel. But if they don't die and they just get knocked out, then I just walk up to them and kill them. With, like, I don't care how many witnesses there are, I just slash their throat in the streets. And because I have diplomatic immunity, no one can charge me for it. And then usually, about 10 minutes later, that family will send me a declaration where they want a non-aggression or mutual assistance pact, because they realize how fucking dangerous I am when I just slash the throat of one of their people. And then usually they start hating me again not too long after. It's really unfortunate how they function.
So you rule with, like, tyranny.
Oh god, yes.
And fear.
So let's run back to the Hedge Tavern, get some shit done while we're waiting. So, if we look at the politics here, we're trying to become the Guildmaster. Who votes on that? Mayor, was it this thing? Sentinel. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Sentinel. It's an Austrian company that works on this game, I believe.
Or it could be Seneschal.
Seneschal? I've never heard of that in my life. Maybe I'm just the dumb.
Yeah, it's probably that second one.
Alright, Seneschal, Mayor, and was it Magistrate? No, Inquisitor. Okay, well, it'll be easy to get the Seneschal on our side. The Mayor I can bribe, and the Inquisition is part of the family that doesn't like us, so that's gonna be... It's gonna be hard to get the Inquisitioner, but if I can get the other 2 to vote for me, it's fine. And if no one else even applies for Guildmaster, then I get in just de facto. Yes. Serve
Victory is
guests.
ours.
Try to bribe your way to Guildmaster. I don't think I'll need to bribe my way to Guildmaster. What I would
Just
like
do
to
what
do...
we used to do.
What?
You just run into court, and right before you just compliment as many women as you can and give
Yep.
other people money.
That helps, and also wearing perfume and an Elderman's chain to court. That helps too, because it has an area of effect favor bonus. I have found that one of the biggest things you can do, though, is to insult your opposition in public if you're higher rank than them. You can, or a higher nobility rank. You can insult them, and if they back down, then everyone will lose respect for them. And if they don't back down, then the next day at dawn, you have a pistol duel with them, and you can kick their ass and kill them. And then they're not reapplying for their position. In fact, there may be an opening. So a legitimate way to win is if you're a high enough rank, you can just start fucking killing everyone ahead of you. But it's hard to get away with, because if you can only get so high without Imperial fame. So, doesn't always work.
Yeah. You don't really want to be famous as that one guy who kills everyone.
I am in my scholar file.
Yeah, you know, scholars.
What a wonderful scholar.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh god, my guy has so much experience. He's like 80 years old and he wins a pistol fight every morning. It's amazing, because I insult... It's part of my routine is I insult whatever family hates me the most every single day, so that I can kill one of their kin the next day and make them like me out of fear. And then, whenever all 5 like me to some degree, one of them will have dropped off to a reasonable point. So that's the next one I insult. And they never catch on to just put up with the insult instead of challenging me to a duel. Because why the fuck would you ever duel me?
Because they want to die.
Fucking maxed out Constitution, martial arts, and dexterity on that character. Why would you ever duel me? You can't land a hit on me. But people are stupid. So, I can actually start dumping some poisons into martial arts now on this character. He gets a discount on martial arts. I accidentally just put a bunch in handicrafts because I'm blind and I couldn't line it up. I'm the dumb.
Well.
And that's basically a useless skill for me, so that's fun. How much is it for the next title? Right, the next title is the one for the Imperial Renown, so we're already at that point. Okay.
Oh, so you're already at the point where you just can't do anything.
Yeah.
Until you get novice.
It's unfortunate because once you start getting the things that require... there's the guild hall. Let's go there. Once you start getting the ranks that require Imperial fame, you can start owning a lot of businesses. Like on my scholar file, Hedge Tavern's under attack. It'll be fine. Once you start getting those ranks, on my scholar, I have had 3 different people of different trades on my family. So I literally own multiple copies of every single building for the scholar, the craftsman, and the patrician, I believe it is. Or the patron, rather. So I have, like, this giant, like, 50 building large business empire. I completely dominate the game's economy. Alright, so I want to buy a couple of alderman chains. I actually get an extra bonus for it because I am the guildmaster of the rogues. It's kind of expensive. It's like usually 1,500 gold or so per one you buy, sometimes more.
But you're guildmaster of the rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still need to kill more people.
Alright, I'm just gonna like have him...
What is it? Good plan.
Now to show how worldly I am going to go beg in the middle of outside of the town hall until time rolls around that I can try and become the guild master. Actually, better yet, let's do the crystal ball one because that gets me more money. So I'm just gonna be a fucking fortune teller out front until I try to apply for public office.
Could you imagine, like, you go into a town and you're like, oh, I'd like to apply for a citizenship, and they're like, okay, like, what do you do? And you're like, I'm a rogue. Like,
well, I think that's how Rob Ford became the mayor of Toronto.
Just walked into Toronto's town hall and went, I'm a rogue.
I would say topical, but that was topical like 2 years ago when the cocaine scandal happened.
Yep.
Luckily, he was no longer the mayor when I moved to Toronto, so he is not the mayor of Toronto right now. I'm the devil incarnate, according to the chat. Yay! It's probably because the whole killing people thing. How much
say
is
that.
perfume right now? Perfume is not for sale right now. That's unfortunate. So, does this need any more? Yes, it does. Boom. Gotta upgrade the cathedral over in Germany. I like how our wife lives in Germany, and then the husband lives in Norway, and they never visit at all. They both have different businesses in different areas.
And I assume you have a kid?
I don't remember. Let me check. That's how little it matters. I do not have a kid. Actually, thank you for the reminder. I should have one because they're like 40 now.
Here I am.
Yeah, you should go back and have a kid with your wife.
And then
All right, I'll tell her to run back to the house. I'll tell her to run across the ocean.
So I was gonna say you're gonna go back to Germany from Norway, but no, you're gonna make her make the huge travel.
No, it's the other way around. She's running
Yeah.
from Norway to Germany, or from Germany to Norway. I'm
Yeah,
illiterate.
from Germany to Norway. That's
Yeah.
it's a horrible thing for your wife to have to do.
Yeah. No big deal.
I love it when you go into your bar or like some sort of business that you own and you see 3 of your employees actually standing on top of each other.
Yeah, doing nothing.
But
They
somehow
really
you're
just-
generating money from them.
Hold on. What is going on in there? It says there's a fight and there's like health going down, but I don't fucking see anything. Are there people inside
Isn't it-
like clipping into the building, hitting it? Oh no, they're throwing torches over here.
Yeah,
Just
they're throwing
random
torches into
thugs.
the building.
Where's
Remember
the
it said that
city
your pub
guard?
was under attack?
Yeah, where the hell's the city guard? Because they can't work right now because they're kind of terrified.
Because people
City
were throwing
guard, like
torches.
they've been bombarding my house for like a while now. You gonna do something about this? I'm just
You
gonna
know
buy
what?
some protection there.
This should be like it should have been like Age of Empires when they start throwing torches. The first torch just takes off like a huge chunk of the building.
Let it be so.
Yeah. Do I have a weapon on him?
Let it be so.
I do not. Okay, well, I'm in the market anyway. Fuck it, I'm gonna go defend my own house and then go to court later to see if I can become the fucking
You're gonna-
guildmaster.
you're
Well,
gonna
they
buy
don't.
a
They have
weapon.
almost nothing here.
You're gonna buy a weapon,
For
run
fame
over it,
and honor.
stab some guys, go to court.
Yep. So they had almost nothing in the place. They had no armor, and all I could buy was a fucking dagger, which is the worst weapon. I don't have particularly high combat skills, but my constitution is fucking ridiculous. It's 4 points past maximum due to constitutional miracle points. And they're not even fighting back. He's just taking the stabs. He's gonna die very shortly.
He is.
Okay, I've never seen the city guard be. Look, the city guard are just walking right past. They don't even give a shit. What the fuck?
I'm sure.
Well, especially now that
everyone
like
here-
there's 2 people stabbing each other.
There's a
They
knife
should-
fight in the streets.
everyone here is totally worth the money.
I guess this isn't the safest place.
There, I just killed them in the streets. I'm gonna go back to telling fortunes outside the courthouse.
You picked the wrong town to start
Yeah,
a
don't
family
fuck with
in.
me. No, I can win any of these fucking fights. I'm a fucking crime boss.
You might be able to win the fights, but what about your son or daughter?
I don't have one yet.
The
Don't
it
worry.
that will be born.
I'll make one later.
It's gonna be just like real life, where the mother, son, and father are all in different towns. just all over the place.
They're
Yeah.
all in different towns, and they all
It's
have
not
different
just different
jobs.
towns,
They
it's
all-
different countries. Like when I have a kid, I'm gonna send them over to either Poland or England.
Now don't send them to England. That place sucks.
Yeah, fuck that place. Whoever the hell Lothar Hollinger is, someone fucking hates them.
And now
Because there
what?
are 4 notices on the board about that one person. Someone fucking hates Lothar. Is that person in the... No, that's not even a person who works at the town hall, so I don't know why they're on the board. Because usually you use that, you know, for elections. Alright, well... If we check the schedule here, the meeting is in a couple hours. Let's go in there ahead of time. So we didn't do any
Yeah, show
bribing
people your
outside of the
sweet
court.
necklace.
Now, we don't make an insane amount of money. We make very stable money, though.
Show people that sweet necklace.
Yeah. I'm in the room now and everyone's piling in, so I'll put on the sweet necklace.
Good plan.
You know, I
Let it
kind
be
of want
so.
Reinhard Bulls to make a guest appearance.
I do miss Reinhard Balls.
Yeah.
He was
It was-
the best character.
Reinhard Balls, for anyone who doesn't know, because I don't know if we brought it up on the show, and I know we first saw it on just a private session of this game we're playing multiplayer of the guild too. But Brandon was just like hiring thugs or something to attack a mine, and one of the randomly generated guys' name was Reinhard Balls. With his name being Reinhard and then Balls like H. I don't know how to spell like BELH something.
He put it in the. It was in the chat.
All right.
In the
Yeah, that's how it was spelled.
Messages to
Reinhard Balls, which was the greatest name ever. So he he ended up conquering the mine, and he renamed the gem mine Balls Deep. Fuck, that was
Yeah.
good. So good.
I
Oh,
miss
people like me a
Reinhard
lot more
Balls.
now.
Plan.
Yeah, people are really starting to like me. I think I started winning them over with
you have
the
a
knife
son-
fights in the streets.
If you have a son or daughter, name it Reinhard Balls.
I can't name it Reinhard Balls. Well, I could name it Reinhard Balls Bread. because the last name is already there. So
See? Just Reinhard Balls bread.
Reinhard Balls Bread, alright. So there's one other person who's applying for Guildmaster.
Let us now debate about the following.
Is it that woman sitting next to you?
Yeah. Good job on the mouth flap, by the way.
The following
The
person.
I don't blame
Mouthflaps
Nordic
were
Games
amazing.
for that one. Nordic Games didn't make the engine. They just tried to fix it after the fact. There's only so much you can do.
You can still serve the council well.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat,
Because
got my
otherwise I will have
hitbox
you
shirt
thrown
on.
into
It's really
prison.
comfortable, actually. It's a spread shirt premium shirt, which is what I sell. It's really comfortable.
It's what I sell. Here's the link to my shirts.
Actually, it's in the description of the stream and the YouTube channel if you want to go check out my shirts I sell.
Meanwhile, while buying a shirt, you should donate to Brendan's Patreon while watching his YouTube video.
Yeah.
The winner will be chosen
Link it,
Here,
Brandon.
from amongst the
Just in case you couldn't find my YouTube channel, there it is.
Yes, I finally made it.
This election is rigged.
Do you just have,
You shall
like...
be dragged to the block.
Do you,
I have it on my Control C right now, so I
Let us
just.
now debate about
do you
the
just have it on your... Is that part of your morning routine when you boot up the computer? Is it, you know, turn on Chrome, open up Skype, Control-C your YouTube URL?
I actually have 3 YouTube specifically 3
I shall allow you
YouTube
a short respite.
tabs open. One is just for generally watching videos. One is for checking out my own videos and keeping up with comments and stuff. And the third one is for uploading new videos.
Oh, so you are.
Yeah, I have those open, except for,
Victory
I
is
think none of
ours.
them are voting for me, despite them all loving me. God damn it, I gotta make them hate her. Oh no, they like me now. Okay. Apparently I won them over last second.
Let us simply
Right, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, except for I don't have the upload page
The
open,
election
because
is
I
always
upload in
decided.
bulk ahead of
We have a
time.
new office holder.
Yay, I'm the Guildmaster of Bergen.
Congratulations.
Okay, so to get Imperial fame, though, with a town this small, I do need to become the mayor. Nothing else gives you Imperial fame.
Let us now debate
Well,
about
Alright, so I'm just gonna fast forward through the rest of this.
It's gonna take a lot of work to become mayor.
Yep.
Killing
I
a lot of
became
people.
mayor in another map where there's only one city. The competition is so fucking stiff when every family in the entire game
have taken
only
office.
shares one court. It's fucking hard. A mutual assistance pact with the other people who used to hate me? Hell yes, because that means they'll vote for
Where is
me.
the enemy?
Alright, I need to run home and have a baby.
That's things that people don't
Let
say.
it be so.
Me
Yep.
too. I just gotta run home and have a baby today.
IRL. Another member in the court took mayor? Yeah, I noticed. Where is it? Spend night together. Yep, just stand across the entire room from each other. throw a curtain.
I would love
cool.
to. You walk into the room, and then she like walks in like an hour later.
A building is under attack.
What's the shipping cost to Austria, Jones? For you, because the shipping cost to Canada, like the worst I've ever had on a shipping cost in my life, is the Overkill store to Canada. For some reason, I got a mug and I didn't check the shipping cost ahead of time because I'm stupid, and it was like an $80. No, I think it was $60 shipping for a fucking mug.
Holy crap.
Fucking insane.
That
So
sucks.
you guys appreciate that Payday 2 mug I drink from on the Payday 2 streams. Because grand total,
The
that
best-
thing cost me almost $80.
The best shipping cost, not including free shipping, that I've got on something was the fact that I ordered a Witcher 3 wolf head, like the wolf necklace, and it cost me nothing, but the shipping was $3. So technically, the necklace cost me $3.
Let it be so.
It was wonderful.
Let's tear down a pamphlet so that there's room. There's only room for 4 pamphlets. And let me just pin up a pamphlet of the person whose position I'm going for next. Just gonna subtly do that real quick. And I think I'm just gonna coincidentally apply for public office. In the position that person I just put up a slanderous pamphlet on happens to hold.
Hey man, I very subtly threw my Patreon link into the
Yeah, I noticed.
chat. It's good. I'm happy you noticed.
Yeah. So, as an update,
Let it be so.
for anyone who didn't watch the vlog on the update on TAD, which is the phone application you can get where you can watch advertisements to generate money for me. In 2 days of the video being up, I ended up getting 83 American dollars, which is like 113 Canadian dollars, which is the most money I've ever made in my life across the course of 2 days outside of donations. So the whole TAD thing might be really good. And people are asking about how the math works on it, how like when you go on an advertisement, it'll say like 30 TADs or 80 TADs, you know, whatever it's worth. And they're like, oh, what exactly does that translate to? Well, it's 1,000 TADs to a US dollar. And it's about 1,000 views on YouTube to $1.20. So basically, every time you watch one of the like 10 seconds of an advertisement and you earn 30 TADs, that is the equivalent in pay for me of watching about 200 of my videos. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, watching my advertisements on TAD is way less time consuming and more profitable than watching my advertisements on YouTube.
Wow.
I'm not saying don't watch them on YouTube. That's up to you. I'm saying if you want to support me on TAD and you have an Android phone or an iPhone, check out the description of my Hitbox stream or my YouTube page. There's a clickable link to support me on TAD. It's free. So I'm gonna go buy another Alderman's Chain. This is gonna be probably a daily routine of buying these. Actually, I could just buy them in bulk right now.
I think Dante's autocorrect murdered something he tried to say.
Why, what did he say?
Well, I don't know what he tried to say, but what it ended up being typed out as was only veiled to high super to the Steam sick. Sad face.
Hold on!
A building has been upgraded.
Only
don't know.
Val to heist super to the Steam sick.
Hold on, wait, no. Who said that?
Dante?
Only Veil to Hick Super the Stream 6 sad face. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then he responded with, can only be here for a minute, I'm D. like the famous vampire hunter?
I didn't even think about that.
Vampire Hunter the D? Have you ever seen that anime movie, Vampire Hunter D? It's really funny. I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but Christ, it's funny.
I've never, not even once.
Oh god. the fucking main villain of that movie is Vampire Jay Leno with eye lasers. It's great.
What?
He's this giant chinned vampire who looks a little bit like Jay Leno, and he shoots out just fucking eye lasers out of nowhere. Like, you just see him talking, and like a dude walks in the room, and so he just fucking eye beams him like he's Piccolo or something. Like, just out of nowhere. Like, you don't even know that's a thing vampires can do in the movie until he just does it. It's great. Oh god, apparently it's regarded as like a classic. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I watched that like 4 years ago. It was so funny.
So King asks if the church is useful, and I would say no, just like real life.
The church in the Guild 2 Renaissance is a pretty good building overall, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting one because it encourages having high rhetoric, which means it's very easy to get into politics. And also because of that, during your sermons, you can praise or libel people. So you can use that to get in the good graces of people voting for you in court and to slander the people who you're trying to take the position of in court. And people who go to your church will change their opinions of them. So if you have influential people going to your church, then you can help sway the public opinion and get yourself into a higher standing. If you're like the mayor and you have a church, you hold a lot of political power there. So it's a really interesting and a very profitable one, especially if you start building a lot of churches of the same religion, because then every single day you can have one guy of each church convert people, so you can really sway things into the favor of your religion. And then you have lots of churches for people to go to for mass. You can hold mass at all different times and everything, and stagger them, and you can make a lot of money that way. It's a bit labor-intensive doing it, but it's fun. I like it.
You now have a daughter.
You've ruined.
Oh,
my
I got a
childhood.
daughter. What's her name again? Reinhard Ballsbread?
Yeah.
Yep.
Type that in the hitbox chat, so I know how to spell it, because I have no idea.
Okay. I don't know if Reinhardt had a T at the end or not. I feel like it did.
I think it did.
Okay, because it was a long time ago, so...
Oh, it didn't fit.
Oh.
Reinhardt B. Bread. So Balls is the middle name.
Great.
Anything wrong?
Reinhard B. Bread. Perfect.
Is one of the people in this room almost
And now
dead?
what? Child's play.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It looked like one of the women in that room was like almost dead.
It's possible. Sometimes they just neglect going to the doctor for a long time.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do
the
that
person
too.
tore down the libel thing about them.
I do that too. I just, I'm almost dead, and I'm just like, eh.
It's not
I'll leave
that
it for
big a
another-
wound.
My wounds are only killing me. I'll just leave it till tomorrow.
Perfect name for your own spawn.
Court sentencing has been changed.
Court sentencing is now at just... Alright, that's just neutral. Is anyone else applying for the public office I'm going for? Yes. No? Wait. Anna... Oh, no. No, it's just the person who already holds it. I don't know why they show up there. That's weird.
Just make sure that if you ever need to go to court, don't be holding a box, because you'll never make it.
Yep, that glitch is still in the game. It fixes itself faster this time, though. Yes, McScavenge, I have played Dwarf Fortress a bit. I enjoy what little I've played of it, and by that I mean I enjoy playing adventure mode and walking around and going to villages at night and killing people over the course of hours with a sleeper hold. It's literally what I do. Is I just use the wrestling mechanics because it's really funny. So I'll go into a house when everyone's asleep at night, and then I'll put someone in a sleeper hold. And you can't air choke them, you can only blood choke them. So it literally, like, in game time, it's like 4 minutes long of me just choking this person out while they're already asleep. And eventually they just go limp and die. And I just, like, go around the room fucking, like, sleeper holding everyone until they're all dead. And then I don't take any of their stuff when I leave.
God.
Mah-Dry, have you played Stardew Valley? No, but I saw that it exists and is totally up my alley because I'm a huge Harvest Moon fan, so I'm probably going to get it and stream it.
Ah, you should have said it's up your valley. Damn. I hate
God
you.
damn. I should have
Damn,
said
you
that.
missed that really, really horrible pun.